guys, Crusade here, back on some more Dark Souls. So, recap of last episode, we went down and took care of Grave Lord Nito with our shining helm of a Sunlight Maggot, which made it really nice. We ended up, before even getting to him, we had... Let's go ahead and put our Havel Ring on for now. We actually had a group of pinwheels. Legitimate oh, damn it. Well, that's the first death of the episode. But my death still activated the elevator. That's funny. So I also showed you guys a good place to farm up some humanities if you desperately need them. It's a good way of getting those 30 humanities early for Solaire if you happen to have a Skull Lantern drop off and you want to do a quick speed run of Tomb of Giants just to get down to Nito to get up all of those great humanities that are needed to be able to save Solaire. Or you can do what I do. Farm them up and just boost the heck out of your bonfires, all of them up to plus 20. And on top of that, we returned back to the Asylum, because I remember that we didn't take down the Asylum demon, or the Stray demon. So we went down there and just beat him up really quick. And then before the episode was ended, we actually got access to Princess Dusk after taking care of the Hydra, finally. Did not die to gravity this time around, but we did die to this bastard. I'll tell you now, he's probably not worth killing. I don't think he drops anything, to be honest. He can collect toxic and his swipes hurt like a mother. But as of right now, we are going back to where we killed the Hydra, because we already talked to Princess Dusk, who we are deeming as our time lady, traveling from a different time frame. Just ask for our help specifically, because we are chosen undead. Now, she's not going to be there this time, but there's going to be a rift that opened up. And since we went back to the Duke's Grand Archive to pick up a broken pendant, we can now insert the DLC properly. There we are. Now for this DLC, there is a total of 4 bosses. You got the Guardian, Artorias, Mantis, and then the Black Dragon, which a lot of people consider probably the hardest. Let's do this. Let's rest here just in case I screw something up. Anyway, a lot of people consider the Black Dragon to be the hardest boss within Dark Souls. Unfortunately, during my first run through of the DLC, I didn't find him because I didn't know how to get to him. I didn't know how to get to the giant that thinks that he's completely blind, even though he's not. Poor guy. But we'll meet him after here in probably about the next episode, because I believe I can get up to... Well, I might be able to get up to Artorias. We'll have to see. So no promises. Gonna run away from our Crystal Golem buddies. Oh, go away. Switch to our rest ring. Now when you're running back over here, guys, remember last episode, just stick as close to this wall as possible because you have a very narrow window, and I don't want to try to venture out to see where the edge is at. so sus this time. However, you'll notice you have a brand new thing going on here. Our Havel ring back on. We're going to be slow through the water, but that's alright. We passed everything. I don't know about you guys, but I do find it a little ironic at the simple fact that we as the player get into the most amount of trouble when we touch things. If you guys remember, well, you'll probably have to look it up because I skipped it, but you go up and you look up Dark Souls 1, entering painted world cutscene, you start to try to touch the painting, you get in trouble. Same with this. It's a magic rift. I'm gonna stick my hand out here into this really weird black thing, and then we get stoned by it. And flopped around like we're sitting on someone's fishing pole. So we're gonna rest here. And this DLC legitimately starts with a bang. You start with a boss fight, just right off the get-go. No wonder I'm so dang heavy. There we go, got a little bit more of a mid-roll. For this boss fight, if you're going after the tail weapons of all the bosses, I can tell you this right now, good luck trying to get this dude's. Oh wow. Okay. Wind attack, it's a good one to go and heal off of and just roll out of the way. Just like that. But he's almost dead to us already. And he staggers. Oh, that's nice. Uh-oh. Just poised on through that. And there's that one little window. He does this little aerial charge thing. It's the only time I think I've ever seen him give up that turn. Ooh, you do kind of hurt. But you're done. 99. Gives you a unique soul that you can go mix some weapons from. Although, I don't know what that makes. So feel free to go and look that up. Because the Souls wait no, it's that one, because we came through this door. The Souls Wiki is very well informed when it comes to weapons and stuff like that. So if you want to go and look up what weapons you can get from boss souls, it's a good source. So what we're gonna do here before we even get yeah, I'm just gonna pop all of our stuff. We're gonna get a plus 20 bonfire in here, and I'll go and I'll off screen while farming for the rest of our chunks to finish off our plus 15 club and go and get some humanities so we can have plus 20s on just about all of our bonfires. Because once this is done, we go down into the kiln and we take on Gwen and finish this stumble through off. From there, I will be taking suggestions from you guys about what kind of new run we should do. If you guys even want to continue doing Dark Souls, either way, it's fine with me. Okay. So it's 40 grand just to get us up to the next level. Alright guys, I'm going to be right back. I'll be back in a minute. Let me look up to see what the heck that soul even does. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back now after I looked that up. The Guardian Soul can't be used for anything. At least from what I can find out. However, his tail can be used as a whip that has the same poison potential to it. So just crack that open. Now let's come over here and talk to Elizabeth.
Well, look, from what faraway age hast thou come, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. I thank thee that Princess Dusk is snatched away, and so I must thank I some
Alright, so you can get repair powder from her, gold pine resin, a bunch of different magics that are pretty interesting. Hidden weapon, body. Oh, cool. That's where you get cast light. So if you guys haven't taken down Nito yet and you didn't get the sunlight maggot, just come to the DLC and get cast light. Repair spell and chameleon. And a magic catalyst. And C rank to start with, but that doesn't say completely. Alright, well, let's continue. Alrighty then, so come on through here. And die to gravity. Jeez. Please. Getting real familiar with that screen. Though luckily we didn't have very many souls on our person, so it's alright. But that's okay because the bonfire's not all that far away. Yeah, real convenient on that placement there. Alright, so those guys drop mosses. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna go and stick to this wall because there are stone golems here. They hit like trucks. It's something that I don't want to put up with right now either, because there are those stones right there, but they also have their little helpers right there. So we're going to be getting that shortcut later. Takes us further down, but we're gonna grab our soul item here. Some guardian gauntlets. I'm hoping I don't pull anything extra. Hoping. Anything back here? I don't think so, because it's that one I'm thinking of on the other side. Try not to fall down straight to gravity like I just nearly did again. Okay, so if you don't want to come through here and farm a bunch of stuff, because like I said, the stone, they hit like trucks, so best not to deal with them if you don't have to. We're just gonna skirt around everything. Ah! Hi. How you doing? Oh, okay. I'll see you later then. Maybe. Calamine. I think that's his name. That's the Black Dragon Calamine. Ooh. You. Whoa. Hey. Hey. Yikes. Okay, we can two-shot these two. Yikes, that's my point. They hit like trucks. And you did the rare attack. Oh. That hurt. That hurt, that hurt. Even with as much fatality as we got, that really hurt. So we're gonna quit out. I don't remember what the heck that little crystal lizard drops. I think he drops some chunks. So let's pray that he goes and drops some chunks. Maybe? Aha! One chunk and two twinkling titanite. I will take that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need a couple more chunks than that. start working our way over here. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to hit the Artorias boss pretty quickly. Oh, look, hedge trimmers. But one hit KO for you. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Oh, that's right. Get to have a nice look into the abyss. And no, you cannot put your Artorias or Covenant Artorias ring on just to traverse it. Doesn't work that way. Ooh. There's another crystal lizard. See if we can get to him fast enough and just one-shot him. There we go. Blue chunk and more twinkling titanite I will take. No, you back the hell off, Barney. No, no, no. I shouldn't have swung at that little damn lizard. Because I was actually getting pretty close to getting one of the shortcuts unlocked. That burns time right there. So we're just going to take the exact same path we did. I will cut it ahead. See you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, and we are back to where the heck we just got our butt handed to us. Gonna pop around that corner, grab that soul item. Now, here is our first shortcut. Just run it on down. And it drops us right here. There's going to be another one that I'm going to show you. Ah, Mr. Bloodborne himself. It just utterly surprises me that they were thinking of Bloodborne this far in advance, this many years before they released it.
Let me guess. Yes, of course. We are both strangers in this strange land, but at least not.
So he becomes a merchant. Sells humanities if you need them 10,000 a pop. Really not worth it when you can warp out. But if you haven't gotten the Lord Vassal yet, that's fine. Sorry about that. So this is where we picked up the Guardian's Gauntlets. So if you do happen to die again on Artorias, which is going to be the boss that we're about ready to take on, you can just stick to that wall that we did all the way up and hit the elevator. Makes it for a really quick and easy run back. So actually, you know what? We're going to pop our soul items here because I would like to have a little bit of extra stamina regen. Because going into this fight, you're going to need 100% physical defense on your shield.
So long.
Always a smart idea when going into a boss fight, especially with one like this. He's very heavy on the melee attacks. He's immune to the majority of the magics. I think there's only like maybe one that he has like a partial. So bear that in mind, but let's take on Artorias. At least for me, one of my favorite bosses, aside from maybe the Orsine Smo fight. He does a lot of flips. Yeah, we're gonna be alright. We're doing 350. Ooh, hey. We're doing 350 points of whack. Ow. Hey. Be nice, Artorias. Yeah, see? It's got a lot of slashing attacks and a bum arm. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Ooh, except that. That kinda hurt. It's just like his puppy. Just make sure you watch his swings. You'll be able to roll through the majority of them. When he starts doing this, do as much damage as you can. Oh good, I think we knocked him out of it. Because he will... Nope, we did not. He just powers himself up with the Abyss, and he just gets super powered. But he's almost down, so I'm not worried about it. Ouch. Heal up. Should double check, that's okay. Oh, and there's one of those flips. Okay, phew. I was really hoping it's like he's just about to kill us right about now. Oh boy. And he does it twice more, I think. Oh, and he explodes. Okay, so yeah, we did knock him out of it the first time, but he just supercharges himself and he gets a little more unpredictable. But not by much. Just think of it as your standard PvP match. He's almost gone. There he is. That was Knight Artorias. Finally able to put him to rest. Now, he drops his soul on top of 50,000 souls. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. So... got a little more time left. We can get a little more done. So that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. So as you guys just saw, it came into a very special new area for the arenas for Dark Souls Remastered. It's where a bunch of people can do duels. You can do teams. So that's your thing, hey, by all means, go for it. So, here is the township. This is probably one of the most famous places to invade. We're gonna do this. So now that we've rested at that bonfire, there should be a lady that's supposed to pop up. There'll be a lady that'll pop up because there's going to be a gravestone for Artorias because we just took him down. And she will ask if you will surrender his soul over to her. You can. There's nothing wrong with you saying no if you want to get the Artorias Greatsword. We're not going to use it because we have this, and I think it's better, and we don't even have the dex for it. I think it requires like 26 dex. We only have 10, so I don't think we're going to be going after that, or using it for that matter. However, she does give you two different swords, the gold and silver tracer. Oh, I think this is how you're supposed to get up to the blacksmith of the area. Yeah? Maybe? Yeah. Alright. So, I've never seen this guy before, so we're going to let the dialogue run through. He thinks that he is blind, but he is not. Oh, it's locked. I need a key for it? Oh boy. Why did I do that? I thought I saw... Never mind, I know exactly why I did that. I thought I saw ground. Dummy. Alright, we're gonna go and grab our stuff. I will have to look up to see where the heck to get that key, because I thought it was just open. I'll look it up and I'll go and grab it in the spare time. Oh, here's the lady.
You, the soul of the man, he was a dear. Would you be with?
So I'm not gonna use this, so I typically just give it to her. Dark Silver Tracer and Gold Tracer. So those guys are actually pretty neat weapons. Gold Tracer is a really great dex weapon. 25 for dex, 9 strength, gets an A scaling index. So if you guys are a Dex build, that's another good one aside from the Great Scythe, if you want to use something else. And then the Dark Silver, if I can find it, the Dark Silver Tracer, if I can find, there it is the S version of it, but it doesn't go quite as high in the damage. Because on my other file, at least on my, excuse me, sitting on my Dex build, I gave her the soul because I didn't want any trouble. And if you give it the soul over, nothing bad happens. She doesn't come back. Artorias doesn't come back. So you don't have to fight him twice. If you had a heck of a time to start with. But really, it's just a trade-off. If you want the tracers, go for them. But if you want the great sword, you gotta keep the soul. And I don't know if she'll continue talking to you if you say no. Okay, so we're gonna head down and we're gonna get gonna show you guys how to get a special item that we'll need for Mantis, the last boss of the DLC. Gonna be going down and getting that. Dark or black? I want to say dark. So, I'm going to come on down through here. We're going to start seeing these really weird looking dudes. If you guys are wanting to do a different weapon, these guys drop large shards, so just build up your humanities, like we usually do. Just make sure you have on that gold serpent ring to increase it even further by 300 points. And they drop them pretty frequently. At least I think they do. Not to mention how many souls you can get from them are pretty nice as well. So there's going to be two different versions of these guys. You got the physical versions, and then there are caster versions. The caster versions can be a bit of a pain because they do cast dark magic. So this is where Cancer Souls really gets its, oh yeah, see? Magnet both your heads in. This is where Cancer Souls really started taking off because they introduced dark magic. Dark magic is everywhere. Right around that corner. Soul of a Brave. Now, I think we start here in order to, yeah, because here's the stairway down. So this is the way that I go in order to get to what we need. And you can get a little turned around here. Don't feel bad. Ooh, here. Oh. Don't feel bad if you need a bone back out. We need the Skull Lantern. It actually has a use in this DLC. So, or is it over here? No, there's a message right next to it. Because when the original Dark Souls, at least when the DLC came out for the original release, they didn't have a message right where it needs to be used. People had to figure it out and they were getting stuck. So, roll off here. Another Soul of a Proud Warrior. I will take that. Crystal Lizard there. Do a soft reset just to get him back. No. Here we are. This is where you need to use it. And an illusionary wall that only the lamp can provide. Silver pendant, okay. So that sucker is going to be very vital. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put it on our bar. Now it doesn't do anything aside from that. It's almost like an emit force. but for Mantis, he is a dark magic user, but he can also pummel you to death. Whenever he goes to use his dark magic, you pop that sucker and you got a temporary force field between you and the magic, and it bounces right off. So keep that in mind before you go and take on Mantis. Just throw on your pendant and you'll be safe. Gonna hop back over because I think it's just a couple more soul items that we probably don't need right now. So gonna run back all the way here. Oh, I'm still on the lip. Just like, why am I so high up? Okay, so this is where FromSoft gets really douchey. Mimic. You can't see the chain, you can't see what direction it's pointing. Douchebag move. Such a douchebag move. And when on my first, and it only gives you the card being very good. That's all it gives you, nothing else. Just that. So my first playthrough of this DLC had me legitimately paranoid by that point in time to if I couldn't see that, I couldn't see the chain, so I just hit it instinctively. And the irony is that it happened to be a mimic, so I got lucky with mine. Hit you down. There's another one of our guys here. Now here comes the first big ambush room. I think we'll be alright. But if you got a bow, it makes life a lot easier. Because all you do is just snipe them. Oh, rubbish! Everyone loves a little rubbish. Yep, we got two there. Ouch! Your hitbox is a little broken. I didn't even see you even hit me. What the hell? You got two there. One's a caster. And then we'll get to him soon enough. And you have like another 3 there. So if you can, I'm gonna try the run and jump tactic here. Oh, it didn't work. Oh well. I'm gonna get as many of these guys pulled as possible. Because it keeps them out of frame. This one will run at us. It's nice to know the other one doesn't come after you. There we go. Oh, we got poison fog. I don't like that. Hey guys, come in. Gotta pull them all the way up here so I don't get poisoned. I didn't know that they did that. I've only ever encountered them with having... Yikes. Only ever encountered them having with the dark bead. Oh my goodness. Well, there's the dark bead. That really hurt. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That really hurt. And it's 22,000. By this point in time, you guys can go and farm up so many souls in just this little area alone. You can be farming for a little bit, so. Right, guys, we're going to call it an episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed our little... Well, I'm not sure exactly what to call it. We kind of jumped kind of balls first into it, but the first couple of bosses for the DLC have been taken care of. Gonna continue our way down to Menace, and as I said, I'm gonna look up to see where in the heck I find the key for that giant blacksmith, because I thought it was just unlocked, but I guess not. So guys, until then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for coming by. Have a good one.